In this video, we're going to be talking about how to install exterior deck guardrails. And to do that, we're going to be making use of these things from Simpson Strong Tie. I'm not sponsored by them, but I wish I was. And it's called the Tension Tie Kit. And so basically what we're going to be doing is using some 1/2-inch carriage bolts and linking up with one of our joists and using that in order to make it so that you can pull on this guy super hard and it's not going anywhere. And so we've got a 4x4 here, we've got a 2x8x16 there. And so the way I do this to install this thing is, number one, I screw down this thing. You want the hanger to be as close to the top as you can be, so that it's going to resist. So basically there's going to be tension in this bolt right here when someone's pulling on this guy, because it's going to want to rotate like that. So you get this thing high up, and I just tack it in with 2 screws to begin with. And then once I have a hole right here, I also mark where the center of that hole is going to be, and I try to match it up with the center of my 4x4. And then once I do that, I drill out another 1/2-inch hole for this guy, and then you just hammer through your 2 carriage bolts, washers and nuts, and then you tighten all these guys up, make sure it's plumb before you do any of this stuff, and then you end up with a really strong connection just like this. So we're going to be doing it right here, and there's different ways to do this. For the end joists, that is kind of stuff that I'll show in a different video, but for this beginning stuff, when you've got a joist like that and wherever your post is, as long as it's close to one of your joists, this will work out really well. And you can do the same thing on a corner using a little block, so stay tuned. All right, we got our first carriage bolt in, and what I'm doing right here is I'm adding in a shim right here because this guy is not as level or as I would like it to be. In that axis and this axis we're great, but in this one we're not. This guy wants to be a little bit more kicked out like that, so I'm going to try to basically shove that guy in to tilt this thing where it wants to go. Make sure I'm not turning this too hard. Still wants a little more. And that is looking a lot better. So we're gonna cut this thing off, and we're still looking pretty plumb here and here. I like it. Then we'll tighten up this bolt, and we'll throw in another carriage bolt right here, and then we'll be good to go.